And that is all that it takes to go from leading Sol Rally Barbados to ending on the closest winning margin of the event's 33-year history. The event lived up to its hype and returned to the glory days of a Caribbean spectacle not to be missed. Let's have a look at the top 10 at the end of day 3. Rounding up the top 10 would be the pair of Josh Reed and Mark Jordan, who kept a steady pace throughout the 3 days, and were indeed pleased with their overall finish, considering some weeks ago they weren't even sure if they would be able to turn a wheel. One spot down from their day 2 performance, Roger Hill and Graham Gittins matted another top 10 finish and secured important points for the R5 National Championship in doing so. Fastest 2-wheel drive and finishing the event 8th overall would be the pair off Roger Mayers and Barry Ward. Punching above their weight literally, the two would outperform some of the latest spec machinery in their aptly named World Rally Starlet. Kyle Gregg and Ori Hunt would put on a flamboyant performance for most of the weekend, which unfortunately would catch them out on the afternoon stages with a significant drop in time. The two would finish 7th overall in just their second outing in this car. With the level of competition faced for this year's running of Sol Rally Barbados, Kevin Proctor and Patrick Walsh can go away knowing that even though they didn't make it to the podium, their 6th overall finish would be respected by all. Rounding out the top 5 without his usual co-driver Darren Garrett, who was still on the mend from their Shakedown Stages rally crash, Rob Swan would put that all aside and, under the notes of Tom Woodburn, bring it home in one piece and with a bag of R5 National Championship points. The plan was to maintain the podium ending of day 2. However, fate would have other plans for Jeffrey Panton and Michael Fennell Jr. after a big spin on Special Stage 16 would see them losing over 20 seconds. Notwithstanding where they finished, Panton seems to be at home in this R5 package, and we look forward to seeing what else he has to offer this season. A top 3 finish, confidence lacking after a dismal King of the Hill. Stuart Maloney and Christian Yearwood were able to put that aside and focus on clean stage finishes regardless of what was going on around them throughout the event, which would ultimately secure a podium finish and first in the R5 National Championship. We spoke to Dane Skeet just moments before the start of day 3. He made it clear that he would be making a big push on these stages to reduce the 14-second deficit from day 2. He took on this challenge by winning 5 of the 10 stages of the day, while impressing even Hayden Padden with the level of competition that he faced. But it just wouldn't be enough. By 0.8 of a second, the trophy now takes a 13,000-kilometer voyage to New Zealand. Hayden Padden, on his least favored surface, expressed that he was faced with the same level of competition as experienced on any of his ERC championship rounds, and that there is much he has learned that he will possibly transfer to his upcoming rounds. That's it. End of, dare we say, the most exciting ending to Sol Rally Barbados in recent memory. It was filled with drama, excitement, and the determination by all crews to get to the end of this epic event. See you next time.